Hey man, I had to do part 2 right after the first video, man. You feel me? Let's check this out, y'all.
Hi.
Hi, I'm. I don't know what your topic is tonight, but I
How old are you?
guess. Hmm?
How old are you?
Guess.
Oh my god. Bye bye. Bye
You
bye.
play with me.
Bye bye.
Guess these nuts.
So
What
These
the hell?
nuts.
These nuts. Got it.
Nah, bro. Alright, let's get to it.
8.
Do you want to be married?
Yes, I do.
Do you want children?
Yes, I do.
We
Do
saw
you
this
think
one already.
your husband
We saw
Right.
about care
No.
this now?
My-
Make
Being pretty is not enough for a lot of men.
We saw this one too.
Be honest.
now make this
True or false? The man at your height.
yeah. You can't make this shit up, people.
You weighed more than a man at your height. True or false?
I'm
True or
around a
false?
lot of chubby dudes, so
No, but okay. How much do you weigh?
220.
Damn.
I weigh 210 and I'm 6'4". You broke the first rule. See, you ladies don't mind breaking the rules. The men are visual. The men want women that are fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive. Y'all don't mind being the size of, I'm sorry, you're 5'8"?
I'm 5'8".
You're about the size of Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders was.
Yo.
You're running back size.
Yo.
You can hit the A gap like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all right. I accept
So don't
that.
come in here talk about what
Oh
men
my
should not be
God.
able to do when they got to accept
Yo.
somebody who can run out the power I.
God damn. Oh shit. Oh.
Okay.
Bro, that man added the hook. Yo. Oh. That nigga added icing on the cake
power
just
I.
now.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
All
being
right, but
silly.
At the same time, no.
I'm being
Yo.
silly
Okay.
but I'm being silly because
Oh my God.
to make a point that modern women are so full of righteous indignation, what you are and ain't gonna accept and all this other kind of stuff, when you're not even what most men want.
No, and I'm working on that. You said I'm 23. You said that I have until like 25.
There's no reason to be 23 and 220 pounds, man. You ain't had no babies. There's absolutely no reason to justify, unless it's glandular that you got a doctor's note for. There's absolutely no reason.
I got married, but I don't want to be with
You got
him. I
married?
She wanted advice on how to get her ex back, but she's married?
You currently married?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, my
no,
God.
no. Mm-mm.
Bro,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, were you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
A platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like
yo, imagine your wife coming on a platform with 1 million people and saying that, yo, oh my God, yo, oh my God, bro.
And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money.
yeah, and his social
So money is the
status,
value.
how he looks.
What would the world say about that man?
It would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
She belongs to the street.
So when we sit here,
I didn't even know he had a soundboard. I didn't even know he had a soundboard. Yo.
Wanted.
She belongs to the street.
So when we sit here and try to have a conversation with you and tell you, guess what? Whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever, every new influencer, every new person thinks just because they have the dope content, they've got the fucking key. They've discovered fire. They've invented the wheel, and there's more that goes into it than just turning on a camera and saying, "Hi, I'm on YouTube. Hi, I'm on Facebook. Hi, I'm on OnlyFans." It takes planning. It takes work. It takes strategy. It takes business knowledge. It takes collaboration. It takes a lot of things that you obviously don't have. And that's why you're upset, because at the end of the day, you know you don't have them, and you don't have the patience, the intelligence, even the patience, the intelligence, even the resources to sit down and just listen. So, and when OnlyFans stops, Subway will be hiring.
Fatality.
Excuse my French, niggas alone, they always want to take me to court. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that it's like when I break up from with a guy, I go through divorces because they can't take me leaving them in the dust, in the dirt, where I left them at. Because they don't act right. So I have to move on. Is that right? Do you think that that's right of them?
Why are you such a poor judge of character to pick me and you gotta leave?
Run that back? I couldn't really.
Oh damn.
No.
Oh damn. Why are you such a poor judge? No, ma'am. I listened to what you said. You came in and talk about how you feel like you're in divorce court because you got to leave these men in the dirt. And all I hear is you're a shit judge of character picking men because you don't leave quality men.
You absolutely right. So God, please stop sending me.
No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. Please don't bring my God into this.
He couldn't have children anymore. And he was unaware of that. So
She left her husband because he couldn't have kids.
I immediately divorced him because children was the outcome that I wanted to have. It is what it is. It is what it is.
No second thought. Damn.
It was terrible, but like I told him from the beginning, like I got married so we could have children, and then he found out he couldn't have children after we got married. So now I am actively looking.
Karma's a bitch. How do you know you're going to be able to carry children to term?
Exactly. I know. I do know that. It is terrible. I'm not, it is, I'm like I said,
I'm asking seriously, ma'am, it's not really a value judgment as much as I'm just trying to hold a mirror up to you, because you say the shit you say to people around you and they let you believe this stuff. I'm telling you, as somebody who got no dog in the fight.
That's the energy you're getting, because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women.
Kevin was more ruthless to men than to women, but at the end of the day, it's tough love.
They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh?
Ooh, he nervous.
I weigh about
two what?
Depending on the day, between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he didn't use this that much vulgar language with the women though.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long you got?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't know Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I didn't say it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude, and you got a lot of nerve thinking you should choose something at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get? They don't even get a big dick.
Oh shit.
How old are you?
35. Play in all types of
She got caught lying about her age.
I work in those arenas. I work in all of those.
Okay, how about this? Do me a favor.
Okay.
Talk to me like I'm 4 or a Cocker Spaniel, because you're not really saying anything. And you said you how old again?
I will let you guess,
I don't play these games. You'll either answer my questions or I'll bid you a good night.
43.
Okay. One thing I don't do is I don't do these things. I
She
don't
said
know you,
35,
so
right, or
We
something?
all
you've been
know,
married.
we all know this. Keep going.
Well then, well, I will say this though: you've gone from 35 to 43, just like that. That's amazing.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, just crazy.
She smiling like that
I
shit
don't
was
like
cute.
liars.
It's best to date, not just to have a relationship. You don't have to put a title on everything, Kevin. That's what you need to start telling these people. A title, you don't.
No,
have
I need to. What I need to do is I need to direct people to this video and show you what's wrong. You don't need to put a title on nothing. It needs to just be free flowing. Yeah, yep. And over here, stuff works. Where you at, it don't. You don't need to put a title on everything. You can have babies out of wedlock. You don't need to be married. You can do what you want to. Mm-hmm. We're the only community that operates like that. That's why we got to take power back from these mindsets. Have you ever opened up something at the building and it came with instructions?
Of course.
And it came with parts?
Of course.
The way you're talking is you just start doing shit. You don't need the instructions. You don't need that. Just start putting shit together.
Yeah, yo, she's smiling like she's right. Yeah, she's. He's like, oh shit, oh you know that.
You don't need the instructions. You don't need that. Just start putting shit together. You want to live on the 5th floor of a building like that?
You got me sweating, Kevin. I'm gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go.
So when's the last time you held a job?
Clocked.
Like a year ago, I was cashier.
Okay. And is there an injury or something?
No.
So
No, just I was fired for being late.
So you just lazy?
No, no, it was.
So you just tried.
I was late.
Nice fingernails.
Thank you.
Did you do those yourself?
No.
You went and got them done?
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for that?
I paid for them.
With what?
With the unemployment money.
Are you trolling me?
No, but Kevin, don't you think I have to look like something?
And I think you need to grow up.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
If you were a man, they would call you a deadbeat. But the only reason you get away with this is because you got 2 kids and you get unemployment, so you're juking the state. And you have to have these fingernails up like you got money to pay for them.
No, we haven't had that.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
Were you married to your daughter's your baby mama, though, right?
Baby, I've never been married, no, but I just
okay,
don't.
So
I know.
Hold on. Let's talk about this though. See, I find it funny that women like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring.
Damn. Oh.
And then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
Who am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right you already did. Because here's the thing. See, that's what I mean. Man, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices. You can laugh all you want to, ma'am, but you just said 6 months. You're not even exclusive. You're talking about he's marriage-minded. What do you think he's inserting his penis? In his hand?
No, that's the thing. He could be inserting it somewhere else.
Exactly, because here's the thing. Men with options don't play these games.
There's a football player, Brian Banks. He spent 5 years in jail. The woman who accused him of lied about it. She got $2 million in some sort of settlement or something, blah or whatever. Then she was found out to be lying. Video evidence proof her confessing that she made the entire thing up. Has she served 1 day in jail?
One day.
So when they lock your son up, take his rights, ruin his life, not his, because once that's out there, it's there forever. It never goes away. No. And
I
then
raised
if she,
my son right. I don't think my son would ever be in that situation. I'm just saying.
I want you guys to understand what she just said. I raised my son right. I don't think he'd ever be involved in that situation. You mean involved with a vindictive, lying woman?
Yeah.
Do you live in the United States of America?
Yes, I do.
I want to hear shit from you talking about you being broke. If you're not working in 60 hours minimum a week that you're getting paid for, turn off YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and get your ass out there. Go down there and work at McDonald's, Circle K, get you a job. I don't care about your pride. You can't be proud and broke at the same time. Go work, and then you take that money you make from your part-time job, invest some of it, take half of it, invest it to your future. The other 50%, the other percentage, take some, have some fun, go buy your belt, then invest it in self-improvement. Get you a high-income skill. Get you something that's going to give you high-value skills that you can market on, that you can leverage on the marketplace. Whether you're working in corporate America or whether you're going to be doing your own entrepreneurial thing in the future. But men, if you're working, the harder you work, the luckier you get, the more exposure you get.
I recently found out you had stage 3 cancer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me look at things even more. I'm like, man, maybe he to the point now, like, I don't care about pleasing nobody.
Well,
I'm gonna tell it how it is.
Well, when I was 21 years old, I was diagnosed with stage 3 Hodgkin's lymphoma. And while everybody else was about to graduate from college and go off and to live life, I'm looking at my own mortality. So I've always, even though that has one of the highest cure rates, I've always known that we're all on borrowed time. We're all on borrowed time. So I'm like, yeah, through hook or crook, I want to be the best at what I do to try to get the most out of this life that we have, because it's not promised to us. So it's not to do it to make you rich or whatever. It's really because I want to have a life that was being worth lived.
Wow, bro. Hey, y'all, that's the part 2 to the video, man. Kevin Samuels, man, R.I.P. Hey, y'all, you got anything else you want me to react to? You write it down in the comments. I love y'all. Peace out.